Yes, it's up here, yeah.
Oh.
I know, I was figuring out why the pause button was blinking. It's on.
Oh, that's good. That's a good way to start things.
It's the best way to start things. Rolling with Olin style.
Oh, of course. Just for Amanda, nonetheless.
Yes, we're vlogging the drive home just for Amanda. This might be our last time ever driving this way.
Probably, or at least very close.
You might have to talk louder.
I am talking just fine. This is weird.
Punch it. Get in front of that red car. Good.
Yeah, we're driving home, and then tomorrow morning, bright and early, before the sun's even up, we're going to be hitting the trains and heading to the airport so we can go on our honeymoon.
To Japan!
Woo!
Yay!
Party! And then...
How many times do you think we're going to get lost?
In Japan?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even think there's a number big enough.
That is not comforting.
I don't think it'll be that bad. I think we'll probably have a few problems the first couple times, but I feel like we're going to be going to enough similar places it'll be okay.
What did you think of our wedding today?
I think it was pretty good. I think it was a lot shorter than I was expecting. I felt like it was going to feel like it would be longer.
I think it was long enough.
I don't know. I think the hardest thing is not looking at everybody that's crying.
No, I felt like I couldn't look at anybody's eyes because Pastor Lori, I tried to look at her because she was talking, but her eyes were all welled up with tears, and I'm like, no, don't do that. You're gonna make me cry. So then I tried to look at you, but then I felt weird looking at you because I was worried that you would start crying. So I was like, I can't look at you because what if you start crying?
Then I'll start crying.
And I don't want to cry. And then I tried to look at all the groomsmen because I could see them from where I was standing. And Ben just made, like, I smiled at Ben, and Ben smiled back. But he looked like he was going to cry, so I was like, look away. And then Nick wasn't looking at me, so I couldn't make eye contact with him.
He was probably looking at Kate.
Nah, I hope he was looking at Kate. And then
this is what you're getting ready for.
And then I looked at Nathan, and I smiled at him, and he made direct eye contact with me, and he did not smile back. He just had such a serious face, and I'm like, oh. So I looked away, and then I didn't know where to look, so I just kind of kept, like, looking around like a crazy person.
Now, Japan, I'm worried about the train. Because I don't, like I said earlier, I don't know Japanese.
It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, I think it'll be okay. But that'll be more challenging.
Just a little bit. It'll be fine.
Just a little bit.
I think I'm most worried about the food.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect in terms of food.
I've heard that the stuff that looks bad tastes great, and the stuff that looks great tastes bad.
So make of that what you will.
That is what the coffee guy at the farmer's market told me. Yeah, this is your first time leaving the country.
It is. This will be interesting. I think that the part that I'm most excited about with the whole flying out of the country thing is flying over the ocean. Because in my head, the ocean is just like a massive amount of water. You don't stop laughing at me. Like, it's a huge amount of water, and we're just kind of, floating above it.
I had to adjust the camera. I think that made it worse.
I can see me better now.
What was the best part about today?
The best part?
Can't say when it was over.
I feel like it was probably like getting the first glimpse of you when you were getting ready to walk down the aisle. I saw random snippets as you were like peeking around people.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I wasn't really like out of sight because the walls were glass, so you could see through it. So I was wondering like how much of a surprise it was because while I was in the lineup, people were taking pictures of me already, like Amy's family.
I didn't notice that.
People who were towards the back could see me and were taking pictures. So I was wondering if that kind of defeated the purpose of like the surprise.
I think the surprise is supposed to just be for guys.
Yeah, but I could see all the groomsmen and everything, so I figured you could probably see me.
All I could see was your head poking out.
I was pretty tall with those heels on.
Even Pastor Lori's like, normally I'm the tallest. Oh wait, Lindsay's wearing heels.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was it. What about you? What was your favorite part? You can't say when it was over. Well,
there's just so many things. I'm really, like, I don't know. I guess my favorite part was, like, it's kind of when it was over, but not in the sense of the way you're thinking of it. It was more like after, like, getting to walk out of the church, like from the front walking down, where everybody was, like, clapping and all happy. That part.
I see. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll buy that.
I was really worried because lots of people had very strong opinions about how we were doing our wedding wrong, because it's a little bit less traditional. Yeah, our wedding wasn't very traditional. I mean, it was in a church and everything, but just the way we chose to do things wasn't traditional.
And I feel like that should be fine. I feel like it's something you should be customized to the way you do things. Like, I think it's more fun that you had a, like, short dress that was more normal, like something you can wear again. So when we have, like, our anniversary and we decide to go out and go to the next Harry Potter whatever thing, then you can be wearing that.
Yeah, I was just worried though.
Yep.
Because lots of people throughout the whole planning process were telling me how we were doing things wrong or not quite right. And that gets really stressful because even though at some points they were like, oh, it's okay, like I've gotten over it, like I'm okay that your dress is not like the typical dress, I still know that they're against it because they told me many times that they were. So I felt like a lot of anxiety, I guess, before walking down the aisle and going to the church, because I just felt like, I mean, it's a happy time, but at the same time I knew that I was kind of like letting people down because I didn't do it the way they wanted.
Yeah.
So that made the whole thing less fun.
Yeah, but it's done.
It's done. My advice for everybody else, though, is that, you know, if people are planning a wedding, just go with it. You know, just go with it.
I think if I had to give advice to somebody who is getting ready to get married, I would say, like,
don't tell anyone your plans. Keep it a secret.
Well, I was going to say, like, have people you know that can get stuff done and kind of delegate tasks a little bit more. And then, like, have them, like, tell you what they think after they've gotten some stuff done. Because I feel like that helps with dealing with the stress a lot. If, like, you can be like, okay, I know this is taken care of, so-and-so is doing it.
Yeah. I don't know. It was all really good. It was really stressful for me. The last however many months have been really, really stress-filled.
That doesn't help that you were also in grad school at the time.
Yeah. But I mean, like, even when people told me they were okay with it, I know that that's not what they wanted. So I felt like I was letting them down. I'm kind of like a people pleaser.
Sometimes.
So that didn't work out very well. And it wasn't just the wedding, it was like honeymoon plans, it's kind of everything.
Well, we're underway.
Yes, we are.
Bum, bum, bum.
On our way to Japan, making a vlog for Manda. I thought the flowers were really pretty.
They were.
I thought they were really pretty.
And there were a couple that's, like, had a, like, I was going to say a smell, but it has a strong aroma, and it wasn't a bad aroma. Just some were definitely more, like, noticeable. And I kind of like the succulents. Although some people were, like, mostly Ben, are really confused. He thought they were fake. And I'm like, no.
Yeah, Ben, yeah.
He's not the brightest, but a succulent is a cactus. And it does kind of look like rubbery or plastic, but they're definitely alive.
Yeah. I saved mine. I cut them out of my bouquet and I planted them. So I'll have that. And then I think I'm going to try and dry the rest of the bouquet. I thought it was really, really pretty.
Yeah, I think it looked good.
Yeah.
I liked our colors.
I thought the bridesmaids were really, really pretty.
Yeah, they were. And then there was, the groomsmen all looked pretty good. One of them had a red tie, but I also didn't tell him to wear something specific, so it was okay. It was all good.
Oh, gosh.
We're losing the camera.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, I think everything looked pretty good overall. And I like that it was more simple.
I do too. I too.
It was also good to see some people. I feel like I haven't seen some of those people in a long time.
Yeah. I was happy with the people who showed up.
Yeah.
And the people who wished well from afar.
Yeah. Some people couldn't make it. That's totally fine.
I got a lot of really cute texts this morning.
Yes, there were.
Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to advise the people or comment on?
Don't do drugs. Wear sunscreen.
Always wear sunscreen. Not just sometimes.
Always.
James.
Shh.
Always. So that way you don't get sunburnt the day before your wedding.
I don't know what you're talking about.